So welcome everybody, and welcome to Easter Seals. We are the Easter Seals affiliate serving DC, Maryland, and Virginia. That would be the DCMVVA. It's sometimes referred to as DMV, and I said that's not the acronym we want. This is a very momentous occasion for Easter Seals. As many of you may be wondering, I'm just going to take a clue from the many questions I've gotten in the past about Easter Seals and veterans and employment. What's the connection? So there's a very big connection. Easter Seals has been serving veterans since the 30s, but most recently, with folks coming back from Iraq and Afghanistan, have made a very concerted effort to work with many of you in this room, and we have some real leaders and dedicated individuals here that you're going to hear from today, but we have made a very concerted effort to work with many of you in this room and with others so that we could bring to the table all that Easter Seals does have to offer. So we have been operating just very quickly under a Department of Labor contract for the last 3 years, and Congress has now canceled that contract. And there are some, Bob, and Stan Seidel, Stan's not in the Stan, there you are, wave Stan. Stan, formerly with the Department of Labor, who joined Easter Seals' team, was instrumental in Easter Seals becoming a part of the Veterans Workforce Investment Program. But Congress canceled that program. We have put hundreds of veterans to work through that program, I believe from $15 an hour to $150,000 a year. And with the cancellation of that program, Easter Seals said, we're not going to lose that experience and that momentum and not be able to respond to the need. Those of you, and I know there's many veterans in this room, who need just a hand up. Not a handout, but a hand up, and the support that you need and other veterans need and that employers need to create the match between a good match, a meaningful match between business and veterans. So on that note, I'm going to introduce to you David Muir. David is our Senior Vice President of our new Veteran Staffing Network. It is a temp to perm staffing agency that will take the resources that a traditional staffing agency might earn and stick in their pocket or hand off to their stockholders, and we will reinvest it in our program to make sure that we are doing the absolute best by veterans who are severely wounded, to those who are ready to go to work, and everything in between. Here's my caution. I started out with Easter Seals and why Easter Seals in the field of employment services and veterans. We are a nonprofit charitable organization. Make no mistake about it. If we're going to stand by our veterans, we're going to do an excellent job ensuring that businesses' needs are met with an employee who can do the job and that will want to stay there for the long haul, and that the business will want for the long haul. This isn't about, take my vet, gee, they've done a lot for our country, hire them. This is about a success model and really leveraging all that veterans do bring to the table. And you're going to be hearing all about that today. So I am very privileged to be working with you and among you. I just met somebody who works with veterans employment with the IRS. I said my father was a deputy commissioner for the IRS. He wouldn't be very happy. He's passed away. He'd be very upset with what's going on right now. But he is a World War II veteran, and I wish he could see what Easter Seals is doing and doing with all of you. So thank you all very much for being here. I also have the very real privilege of introducing to you Billy Wright, who is the founder of Corporate Immersion. Billy's a Marine. He is leading the charge. He is convening, bringing people together, and making a difference. I expect there are going to be lots of connections today, and I expect that there's going to be plenty of results. I will share with you that we will be back with all of you over the next year sharing the results from our efforts, and part of our effort is what Billy has helped to create through the corporate immersion program. So there's many of you that, that are just really making a difference, and as I guess through the course of the day you'll be getting to know each other. We do have a very special speaker, and I don't get to introduce her, but Dawn, really welcome and thank you very much for everything that you've done. I think I'm also the person that needs to tell you where the bathrooms are. So the ladies' room is on this floor, out the door, straight ahead to the right and a quick left. And the men's room is on the 3rd floor, and there's a long story behind that, and I won't get into it. But we do not discriminate. It's just the way it was. So again, welcome, and I hope you have a very, very productive day. I was sharing with Dawn that I will not be here for the rest of the day. I've been asked, and I have the privilege to speak at Montgomery College with a group of women veterans and leadership. So I will be there trying to represent, again, very humbly, what women veterans do and have done for us. So again, welcome to Easter Seals and have a wonderful day.
Yes, thank you, Lisa. You're a busy lady. Yeah, we see a lot of familiar faces this morning. Definitely some superstars and folks that I've worked with over the years that are into the business to helping people and helping out veterans and changing lives. So veterans that are in the audience, definitely be encouraged. There's some folks out here that are well connected and have leads that can help you accomplish your career goals and get that job that you want. So definitely keep pressing. And make sure that you network with the folks that are here before you leave. Absolutely. Okay. I want to share, we've got a corporate immersion. We're going to talk a little, just briefly touch on corporate immersion. There's handouts in the back. We've been in existence since 2008. We partner with organizations such as Easter Seals and colleges, universities throughout the DC metro area and host corporate immersion, job, career fair and training events. We also do a series of seminars for employers, veterans, veteran services organizations within a full range of veteran employment and disability topics. And definitely I'd like to take an opportunity to introduce our core members who, year after year, they've worked, volunteer their time to come out and work behind the scenes to help us meetings, to do events with other organizations. And if you can stand up, if you're already standing, part of your standing, please introduce yourself. I really appreciate you guys for all the work that you've done to help us sustain what we do. Oh, there they go.
I'm Eric Pardue. I'm with the IRS. I know there's not been a lot of positivity but we do work with warriors. So we have at least one positive spotlight, and we hire between about 30 veterans per year up under the special hiring programs. So, and it's been an honor to work with such great people.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Denise Gordon. I am a senior manager working with CACI, working in our Veterans Court and Development Office.
And also Denise is Miss Veteran of America. I didn't say plural this time.
I can't do it. Good morning, my name is Sarah Mulford. I'm the Disability News Services Coordinator at Maryland's Department of Labor, Licensing and Regulation in our Division of Workforce Development and Adult Learning. And I do a lot of work and cross over a lot of different units within Dollar, including those of you familiar with veterans representatives and DBOPs. Maybe a lot of businesses have crossed paths with those professionals, so I work a lot with those folks. Typically surrounding disability issues. So welcome for here. So enjoy.
Yeah, Sarah also manages our corporate immersion LinkedIn. Definitely, she does a great job with that. Discussions and upcoming events that are posted on our LinkedIn. So thanks. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Wanda Wilson-Lee. I'm with Linden Resources. It's a nonprofit in Arlington, Virginia. I am the director of the Vets Ready to Work program. And we specialize in helping veterans with disabilities with employment services, and we also hire veterans with disabilities. And thank you all for being here today.
Okay, appreciate the love. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't do it by yourself. Without them and their support, you really need people to help you accomplish things. We all know that what it takes to work together to make it happen. So, as Lisa mentioned, I have the honor of introducing Don Halfax.
I'm with corporate.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob. Well, yes, Bob is one of our corporate merger members. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bob is a member. He's not a core member, but he's definitely, we've collaborated and done a lot of things with Bob out at Montgomery Works, the corporate merger events. But yeah, Bob has been part of our program and very, very close. So, yes.
I want to push the job fair on November the 14th. So we're going to be running for veterans and disabled veterans at Montgomery Works. The location has not been determined yet, but we would encourage you all to be involved with that because we always have a very successful job there, especially for our disabled veterans. Thanks, Billy.
Thank you, Bob. Yeah, Bob's a good guy. We really appreciate all the support and had a lot of collaborations with Montgomery Works over the years, so good deal. Okay, as I mentioned with Dawn, definitely, it's my pleasure to introduce her, and I'm so glad you're able to accept our invitation to come here to speak with us today. And she's an extraordinary woman. I tell you, with our warriors face, protecting our country and being in combat and the challenges that they overcome, I mean, you really have to be there to know. But, having that experience, and I tell a lot of the warriors, it makes them so unique. It validates everything, and what they do and what they can give back, after they were leaders while they served in the military, and definitely when they come home, we need them here too. They make America better, and that's what we pitch to our employers when we're out there. The reasons why they should hire veterans is soldiers like Don that have answered the call, paid the ultimate sacrifice, and have colleagues that they've lost in combat, and do it for them. If nothing else, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to have Don come up and